Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, I think Arizona State, because they didn't have to add a ton, but where they did, they did. I mean, they basically return Arizona State 11 of the 12 starters, and then they bring in Army's running back to kind of take the place of Cam Scadaboo, and I think that'll be a different look. I'm really intrigued by BYU. I mean, because they lost a decent amount, but then also added a ton, including Utah transfer Keanu Tanavasa. And they have a ton of guys that they got defense. They're going to play into how good that defense is going to be. K-State has added along their offensive line. And of late too, they added two, spring portal guys along the offensive line, including a 6'5", 326-pound tackle from Penn State who played, JB Nelson, who played in 3 playoff games last year. So just kind of going down, I mean, West Virginia and UCF with 2 new coaches that have been there before, but those are intriguing. How about, Cincinnati added a late addition to the transfer portal at left tackle, and, Chris Hummer, our buddy from 24/7 Sports, had it as the number 1 spring, spring transfer portal edition, because you just don't see left tackles like that available in the portal. So yeah, I mean, I think you're right. How about, I'm just going through my head now, Connor Wegman at Houston at the quarterback position. I think that was a huge addition. And Houston, by the way, has the number 1 quarterback in the state of Texas, a 5-star coming out next year out of the Houston area. I think he's out of Katy, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, I mean, I look up and down. I think there's a ton of intriguing additions. I haven't even touched on Baylor and a team that was as good as any team in college football last year when the season ended. And what have they done to kind of, solidify things around Sawyer Robertson, especially up front? So I think there's a lot to be intrigued by in this conference. This is a conference that, just saw a guy in AJ Halsey go out the door to go to LSU. So sometimes you're going to lose some of your, top flight players in Halsey leaving Houston to go to LSU. But for the most part, this is a league that's going to add talent from other conferences, add talent from lesser levels.